Oh, Kam Jones. I guess my first question is: two of your best running mates have left Milwaukee, and you know at this point, you have to know personally, you cannot. You're not hiding from anyone. You're not sneaking up on anyone. So, with that in mind, what did you work on in the offseason to prepare yourself for a larger and different role this season?
Well, to start, I had to make sure my body was in condition, in the best shape it's ever been in. Spending a lot of time with my teammates, my connection with them is vital to my performance. Staying in the gym, working on my passing, working on my shooting. With my teammates, it's been a real great off season. Learning how to play with my teammates more. Me and Ben in the gym in the morning, me and Caden in the gym in the morning, just figuring out how we can mesh and play with one another.
You mentioned passing, and obviously with Tyler Kolek gone, you can't be him. We know that, and Coach Smart has said that he doesn't want you to be him. But you can still learn stuff from guys who are gone, who aren't necessarily in front of you every day. What did you learn from him that you think you can use this season from Tyler?
I thought T did a very good job of staying even keel. He had some very high stretches. He had a lot more high stretches than lows. But I thought he did a real good job of staying even keel, especially with us and with the guys, and how he addressed every day and how he went about every day with his work, how consistent he was. So seeing how he was and interacted with the team and how consistent he was with his routines and everything he did every day, that's definitely one of the things I picked up, one of the more important things.
You know, there are some leaders who lead through their actions, through their play, and some lead with their voice. And the great ones can do both. Where do you see yourself in terms of leadership? You said you work on your passing. You said you be around your teammates a lot more. Where do you see yourself fitting into that, leading through your play, leading vocally, or both?
It has to be both. It has to be both for us to have a chance to win. And, I know that, and I'm accepting of that. It's a real good challenge, a real great challenge, and I'm looking forward to, seeing how we respond when adversity hits, because it's going to come. It's inevitable. It's been fun. It's definitely tough, being that guy every day, having to bring, that high energy every day, being one of the better guys every single day. It's a great challenge.
So Coach Smart said Kam Jones is a phenomenal shooter, phenomenal finisher around the basket, and has also called you a savant, which for people who don't know what a savant is, it's exceptional aptitude and skill at what you do. So with that, who have you modeled your game after, or has it just something that's come to fruition that you've said, this is who I want to be? Is there someone that you've modeled your game after?
It's a few players that I like to say I model my game after, but I don't play like them too much. I like Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, James Harden, Steph Curry. A lot of those players, those are my favorite players that are in the NBA or that played. But coaches, him saying that, just hearing that, over and over, even since I was a freshman, that just speaks to the kind of man he is, the kind of coach he is, and always feeding me, truth, giving me confidence, telling me what I need to hear and when I need to hear it, and you couldn't ask for a better man in your corner.
So it's interesting. It's a great segue to Coach Smart, because we see him on the sideline with the clean J's on.
Yeah, for sure.
And there was a time when he played, at least that's what he says. But when you see the little dude on the sideline with the clean sneaks and he's down in the defensive stance, what kind of energy does he bring? Is that just something we see in the games, or does he bring that every day in practice? What is that relationship, and what is his energy like day to day?
What I was going to say, before I was going to let you finish, obviously, I was going to say, man, that's every day with him. Yeah. Every day on a random Monday in the summer. He's greeting you at 6 in the morning in the gym, yelling, talking about being in the stance, making sure you're ready. Nah, that's him, man, every day. And that speaks to, like I said, the man he is, how obsessed he is with his craft, and how consistent he is every single day. I'm sure he's been through a lot of stuff. Being a coach is real stressful. And, man, that's every day, I promise. I promise it's every day.
Finally, Kam, I just want to ask you, people forget that you guys have won the Big East title before. What is it going to take this year to win another Big East title?
High connectivity. We have to be desperate. We have to be truthful with one another. And, you got to get past hard. That's the most simple way I could put it. It's obviously a lot more complicated. A lot of things go on throughout the season. The team who responds the best typically wins.
I'm gonna give you a little plug. I have to ask you about the podcast, the
Sure.
K1 and Stewie show.
Yes,
I'm just saying,
that.
nothing happened in the summer.
Yeah,
Please tell me you've been in the gym. That's why you haven't done it.
We've been in the lab.
Okay.
I've been in both labs.
Okay.
Our production team went home for the summer.
Okay.
So that was kind of tough but we've been improving. Like I said, we recording the first episode next week. So I appreciate the plug, man. I appreciate that for real. But yeah, we going back to a season 2 coming soon.
I learned this once. Tom Brady told me once. You have to manage your manager. When you're doing what you do, you have to manage your producers too. So you got to tell them, come on, let's come back and get this thing going again.
Yeah, you're right. I'm new to this. I'm new to that game. So I'm not really too hip. It's been fun learning about it though. Learning about how some of that stuff works. Being in the studio, learning how to talk. Yeah. It's been real fun.
Yeah, some great guests, and you were a great guest for me here. Kam Jones, thanks so much for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.